The Random Jottings of Donald J. in Nelson in Pendle, Lancashire. The Salvation Army's right to march, sing and pray. The Salvation Army's right to march, sing, and pray in the UK, a legal and human rights perspective. Introduction. The Salvation Army is a Christian denomination with a strong presence in the UK, known for its charitable work and evangelism. The organisation has a long history of public demonstrations of faith, including marches, singing, and prayer. However, in recent years, there have been several incidents where local authorities have sought to restrict or ban the Salvation Army's public demonstrations of faith. This study aims to examine the Salvation Army's right to march, sing, and pray in the UK from a legal and human rights perspective. Methodology. This study employs a qualitative research design that involves a review of relevant legal and human rights documents and scholarly articles. The study also considers case law and relevant legislation that pertains to the Salvation Army's right to public demonstrations of faith in the UK. Findings. The Salvation Army's right to public demonstrations of faith is protected under both UK and international law. The right to freedom of religion and belief is enshrined in Article 9 of the European Convention on Human Rights, (ECR), which has been incorporated into UK law through the Human Rights Act 1998. Article 9 guarantees the right to manifest one's religion or belief in worship, teaching, practice, and observance. This includes the right to engage in public demonstrations of faith, such as marches, singing, and prayer. However, the right to public demonstrations of faith is not absolute and may be subject to limitations in certain circumstances. The ECR allows limitations on the freedom of religion and belief where necessary to protect public safety, public order, health, or morals, or the rights and freedoms of others. Local authorities may also impose reasonable restrictions on public demonstrations of faith, such as requiring prior notification or imposing conditions on the route or duration of the demonstration. In the UK, there have been several incidents where local authorities have sought to restrict or ban the Salvation Army's public demonstrations of faith. In 2013, the Salvation Army was prohibited from conducting a public procession in Glasgow, citing concerns about public safety and disruption to traffic. However, the Court of Session overturned the ban, stating that it was a disproportionate interference with the Salvation Army's right to freedom of religion and belief. Conclusion. The Salvation Army's right to march, sing, and pray in the UK is protected under both UK and international law. However, this right is not absolute and may be subject to limitations in certain circumstances. Local authorities may impose reasonable restrictions on public demonstrations of faith, but such restrictions must be proportionate and necessary to protect public safety or other legitimate interests. In light of the legal protections afforded to the Salvation Army's public demonstrations of faith, local authorities should take care to ensure that any restrictions imposed are lawful, proportionate, and respectful of the organization's right to freedom of religion and belief. By Donald J.